Hey guys, it's only been 10 days, but I said I'd check back in if I had any new big news, so I am here back with some big news. One thing I forgot in my last update was that I had actually gone over to my Salon Suites in Newton and Watertown, where I had my business before I had to give it up to go through my cancer treatments. Debbie and Josh, the owners, were so great helping me find a subletter so that I wouldn't have the expense of my business rent coming out every month. So they had people coming in from Aflac, which I could obviously speak on, like the importance of having disability insurance, especially when you're self-employed like that. So it was really nice. I got to see like a lot of my old coworkers from both locations, and it was nice seeing everyone. And hopefully some people got some coverage, and it was a successful day for everyone. All right. Today I had my second to last PT appointment. We did walking lunges, which is like one of the things that we've been working up to progress to. It's kind of like the key thing before letting me start to jog and do that kind of thing again. So that was super exciting. She could tell how hard I've been working at home still, especially where I'm graduated out of OT now. I have more time to, work in the gym and do my exercises that she's given me already. She said at our next appointment, which is like in a week and a half, she's going to have me jog on the treadmill for her to take a look at that. After a week and a half of walking lunges, she's pretty confident to let that rip. And I'm, of course, super excited about anything that involves me getting back to running. I'm obviously super excited about it. And, at this point, the fact that I could have not been able to walk and we're already talking about, I'm only 3 months out of major brain surgery and I'm talking about running on the treadmill again. So super hopeful and super excited about all my progress so far, and excited to see what comes next. After my last update, I had gone in to see Brian over at Ford Spine and Sport, and he took a look at my tennis elbow that I've been having, the tendinopathy in my elbow from cane use. And, the exercises were not going to be enough, and I couldn't even do exercises with a 5-pound weight. So we decided to start with some shockwave therapy, which I had never tried before. Shockwave therapy is this very localized, intense form of like ultrasound that goes in and kind of causes micro damage in the ligaments and tendons to kind of cue your body's own natural healing response. And it can take down inflammation and stuff. And I have noticed a huge improvement in the days that have followed, since even with more use than normal, doing things I hadn't done before, which we'll get to in a second, I'm still having a huge reduction in pain. So I have a second appointment set up for this Friday, and I'll go in and we'll do it again. It was really great. Like, it was very, very minimally, painful. Probably like that 2-3 scale. And it felt a little sore afterwards, almost like I had worked it out a little bit, but it's felt great since, so that's been exciting to have some relief there. I also tried something new and went to my first CrossFit type workout with Jenna from Fit to Function Recovery, who actually specializes in working with people who have had either strokes or traumatic brain injuries. She's a speech language pathologist and a certified brain injury specialist. So she normally works with people with a range of different things who have kind of got to the point where I am, where like my PT and OT have cleared me, but I'm not really to where I want to be. And she kind of takes you that next step to from good enough to what can we get you back to doing that you love doing. last thing, as you may have guessed, for me graduating out of PT after my next visit, that does mean I'm going to be starting radiation soon. I have my intake appointment this Thursday. They basically use this like mesh mask thing that will like, they'll wet it, and then when it dries, it holds your head in place so that they can, shoot you very specifically where they want, with the radiation. And I was actually mistaken before. So because of what's left of my tumor that they couldn't get was like not the solid part, it's more of like a cloudy kind of haze of cells that are just kind of hanging out in this area. They're going to use traditional radiation because the proton is like very focused in one specific point, where they kind of need the radiation to kind of blast through my brain, which sounds bad, but to hit as many of the cells as they can. And apparently they have like mathematicians and stuff like doing algebra and things in the back room, which I don't care, but apparently the appointments are pretty short and everything, but it is 5 days a week for the next 6 weeks starting on March 16th. So exciting to just have a start date for that. And my PT actually encouraged me, to get in as much exercise as I can during radiation. It'll help with my outcome. Because chemo apparently will wipe me out a lot more than the radiation. So, to kind of build my strength up now before I'm putting chemicals in that are basically gonna waste my body away a little bit. So, all exciting things, just ticking things off the list and getting on to the next step. Thank you guys for coming along for the journey and supporting me. I appreciate it so much.